We go to network with the technology providers as well as look at the latest technology showcased by them, and in many cases it inspires us to just to have a parallel thought, because we might not take the method or the technology that they've developed and immediately apply it to our applications, but we can draw inspiration from the ideas that we see in these exhibitions. So we initially wanted to investigate whether we can separate objects using acoustic vibrations. We started with a flat surface as a principle, then we evolved it into the acoustic levitator. Our main objective was try to separate the objects and see how, like I said, the size and the shape affects that. The result was the exact opposite. So even though we don't have a specific aim to integrate that into a product, we know that we've stumbled across a technology or a method that can be used either within the department or in future investigation. For example, we can use it to do containerless studies for objects or particles that we don't want to contaminate when we want to test them. We can also use them in combination with a vision system, whereby we don't want an object or a holder to be in the middle between the vision system and the object that we're trying to image. Allows us to produce parts very quickly and use them to validate our conceptual design or our prototypes, rather than order them and wait a few weeks for the parts to arrive. Something essential in R&D, because we have to produce the results and validate the tests really quickly. And the other advantage is that we are capable of designing complex shapes without having to go through the manufacturing complexity of that item. It's used very often, not only just to design the parts and print them, but also they're used to bring the different parts into the assembly and observe how they interact with each other, to make sure that everything gels nicely when we finally put the parts together and produce a prototype or a product. It's the wow factor when you make something, create something, or look at something from a different point of view that many or others haven't considered that methodology, and it has an immediate impact on those who look at it or observe it. That's the core of innovation for me.